Welcome to the London Art Fair, where each year since 1988, thousands of artworks have been exhibited here in this space, and hundreds of galleries have represented these incredible, pioneering artists. This is a centre and a hub of innovation and creativity. The London Art Fair hosts a very rich and diverse range of artworks and artists. Each artwork is so unique and individual. The landscape that is shown and depicted here at the London Art Fair is one of the most influential in the world, and these artworks are a small glimpse into what will be popular in the next year of the art market. Each year, the London Art Fair is hosted here at the Islington Business and Design Centre. It's a ginormous space with fantastic lighting and hosts one of the best aesthetically pleasing layouts for an art fair. Each year, the London Art Fair attracts over 25,000 people, from galleries to artists to art collectors and art enthusiasts. It also attracts art students such as myself and people who want to make funny videos about art, like me again. The London Art Fair hosts a very rich and diverse range of artworks, from classical portraiture and classical oil paintings to works like this by an artist called Jason Sims called Structural Nature. This is a sculptural artwork that has LED lights within it which gaze into the abyss of mirrors. Each one of these is a one-sided mirror, creating a form and a structure out of nothing that is only perceived by the viewer that gazes into this structural abyss. Works like these are some of the most influential works that are up and coming on the art market. Jason Sims is making leaps and bounds into the world of art. For 15 years he's been creating works like this, but only recently been featured in the London Art Fair. I can't wait to see how much further this artist goes. The amount of stunning and inspirational artworks here on display are truly awe-inspiring. This artist here, showcased by Wen Ru, is some of the most interesting artworks that I've seen so far. Very classical based and very portraiture based. This is some of the artworks that I'm drawn to most as a classically trained artist. As we can see, she's a Chinese artist, and she's depicting a Chinese lady who's got her face engulfed into this book. The book is red, showcasing the amount of passion that she has for learning about this education that we have very free access to in the West, but is not so available in the eastern parts of the world. This is such a powerful and emotive artwork that really can speak to everybody. This painting here by the same artist, Wen Ru, also showcases the very similar theme of an Eastern woman trying to engulf as much information as she can about knowledge that is so freely available here. As we can see, the book is actually based in English, Chronicles of Women's Pleasure. She's engulfed in the book, and it's such a powerful image that I think can really speak to everybody here, making us appreciate what we have here in the Western world compared to what is so freely available to us and not to them. There's so many fascinating and intriguing artworks to explore here at the London Art Fair. Unfortunately, I can't get around to every single one of them, but this work here, called Oranges and Lemons, really caught my attention because of the Pink Floyd animals. This actually happened, and it's depicted in this stunning artwork. Now this, with the pig and Pink Floyd, was an actual thing that Pink Floyd did for their album cover. Now as you can see here, the string attached to Battersea Power Station has actually broken, which also did happen. Now on the 3rd of December in 1976, Pink Floyd inflated a giant pig balloon, which was then with helium and was then strung between the towers and pillars of Battersea Power Station. They had to change the date for when they were meant to do it, and unfortunately the pig broke away. They did not have a police marksman on site, which was their only condition with health and safety regulations that they had to do. They didn't have him around, the pig flew away, and they had to close all air traffic around London for several hours until the pig was found on the floor. That was my little tidbit for this amazing artwork called Oranges and Lemons. Let's see what else we can do. Ian, this artwork absolutely captured our attention, and we are fascinated by the question of what draws a gallery to want to represent an artist creating works like this.
Paul Slater is frankly insane. It was the quality of the artwork which drew us to want to represent him. They're all slightly mad, but it makes you smile, and people ask questions, so you're left leaving with more questions than answers a lot of the time.
That is the best answer I've ever heard. That's fantastic. For up-and-coming artists of a more younger generation, would you have any tips for them to get into a gallery?
Be honest about your artwork. Present it very well, look at the gallery that you're looking at wanting to be represented by, know what they sell, do your homework and present it very well.
The London Art Fair also hosts a huge range of art installations. such as this one called Self-Verse. Self-Verse is an art installation here at the London Art Fair that allows visitors to collect a flashlight and actually become interactive with the art. So you can turn your flashlight on, point it at one of the amazing things, and have it actually reflect your lights off of it. This is one of the coolest things that actually allows visitors and artists to feel like they're a part of the work themselves. Quite often, art fairs can feel quite distant for visitors and artists, but art installations are definitely something that I feel I latch onto a lot more because it allows me to feel more included, especially in such a prestigious event such as this. And honestly, I can just mess around with this all day. Self-Verse latches on to bringing us more towards our childlike mind state that we somehow manage to lose as we get older. The artwork here is so incredible you are so interactive with it, with all these little things that allow us to realize that we can actually have a form of entertainment away from our captivation with technology. This is definitely one of my favorite things. Each year since 2007, Photo 50 has been featured at the London Art Fair, making it an integral part into the fair's culture and core that it stands for. Each year, Photo 50 features a different curator to come on board to bring across their own unique experiences into this amazing art fair. This is one of the feature artworks at Photo 50 at the exhibition by an artist called Eugene Schinkel. And this artwork was made in 1998. What is so amazing about Photo 50 is that it features artworks both from the old and to the contemporary. It collides a huge range and diverse mix of different artists. It's so amazing to see all these different artists come together and be featured in such a unique and amazing exhibition. Especially here at the London Art Fair, everybody here is to see something creative, and this pulls it all together in one of the most unique ways imaginable. Seed Pod is a collaboration art project that was done over a period of 2 years with a collection of 23 children working collaboratively with the artist, delving into themes of love, loss, and protection of the environment. They created this stunning video which really highlights the amazing exhibition and project that they really focused around, focusing on all these seeds, walking along the canal, developing skills in storytelling, where they would plant the seeds to develop new unique stories for each of the seeds planted. As we know, the London Art Fair hosts such a diverse and rich range of artworks. As you can see, these works are probably some of the most unique ones we've seen so far. These are where painting clashes with sculpture. These are on marble and are put with layers and layers of Venetian plaster. Each one of these artworks is a portrait of somebody who has inspired the artist, known as Elizabeth Dyer. This is an artist, she is fully inspired by Frida Kahlo, which I'm sure we all recognise. The painting is done so incredibly well, which I go back to painting mixes with sculpture. And as you can see, as you get close to it, the layers and layers build up more and more, creating such a vast and rich contrast in the painting and artwork itself. These are truly inspiring compared to such traditional media of artworks. I can't wait to see what else we have here at the London Art Fair.
London Art Fair is a massive opportunity for the gallery to showcase its annual calendar of events. So within the exhibition space here, we'll highlight the artists that we'll particularly be pointing out throughout the next 12 months. So someone like Jason Craighead, for example, he's an American artist from Raleigh in North Carolina. He shows only with Lemon Street Gallery, and this is a real opportunity to bring a little bit of North America to London Art Fair, which you would only see on our stand, which is very exciting for us.
What do you feel it's like representing here?
Well, we try to sing our own song. I've been doing this fair now 20 years. I've been coming here annually since about 2001, 2002. But it speaks for itself in terms of the gallery enjoys being here. The organisers are brilliant at bringing the buyers in. It's not just about the now and the then. It's about the sort of looking at a much longer term approach.
Do you think it's worth people coming here to A, view the artworks, and B, try to exhibit with the gallery?
Well, definitely. I think there are certain different spaces now within the fair where they perhaps are focusing in on new and emerging artists, which is really exciting because predominantly, historically speaking, the art fair was really best known for its modern British. So what you're going to get here now is the chance to be introduced to emerging artists, emerging galleries, more established galleries, and there's also a huge opportunity to be introduced to a really exciting, diverse range of art without it being perhaps too pretentious or too lowbrow. And there's a really lovely collection of gallery people here, you know, all of the galleries that exist.
That's what we found. It's so amazing. This is Cassie. Cassie has been tagging along with us all day at the London Art Fair. I mean, it's been a great time. We've seen so many different artworks, so many different artists. We've spoken to so many amazing people. But as a startup designer, what are your interpretations of the London Art Fair?
Honestly, it's been a pleasure to come along with you guys. Honestly, I think that the difference with art fairs compared to galleries is the diverse range of disciplines that are used, and like all of the different art is so different. It's ranging from cyanotypes that we've seen, Venetian plaster. We've seen interactive pieces where you get to go around and use your own like imagination with the work. So it's been really, really interesting, which honestly I think because it's an art fair, it has such a collaboration of different galleries that come together, which you don't get when you come to a gallery. So I think that's what makes it really special.
That's such a valid point. I absolutely love that. I think you're spot on. Is there any little tips or anything that you'd like to see changed for next year's art exhibition?
Honestly, I could only be grateful if they come out with as many diverse pieces as this year. It's been amazing. There's nothing that can be improved upon. It's been great.
Fantastic. It's been so great having you along with us, and thank you very much for coming along and giving your insights. It's been great. Cheers.
Thank you.
It's been an incredible day here at the London Art Fair. It is one of the most amazing places to come and see up-and-coming artists as well as establishing artists. Although this doesn't have every single artist here that you can talk to, everybody here is knowledgeable and happy and very welcoming to talk to. They're all gallery owners and representatives and collectors. Everybody here is so fascinating. Even myself, apparently. And chatting to so many people is great. Looking at all the other artwork is great. Looking at the features is amazing. And each year they also host a series of talks and insights into what is the up-and-coming new thing for each year at the London Art Fair. I've thoroughly enjoyed my time here. It's been so incredible, and the opportunity here has been amazing. So thank you so much to the London Art Fair, and I look forward to coming back next year.